The Youth Crisis Stabilization Facility, also known as the YCSF, is a short-term facility used for youth that have mental health needs that don't require hospitalization, but also need that extra support.
So the YCSF is only one of 3 in the state of Wisconsin. I think it's unique in the sense that we're able to offer the services in the least restrictive setting, and that youth and parents and guardians can voluntarily choose to utilize these services.
The kids that we see that come in with a variety of mental health needs. There's a lot of different unique challenges that come with school, technology, and everything that goes on in this day and age.
It could be something as simple as a youth had a negative interaction with a peer at school, or they had a breakup. That's a big deal for them, right? They just lost somebody they really cared about.
We want to be able to provide that opportunity and that space for those youth to be able to sort through some of those challenges with the support of some of our staff, our behavioral health professionals.
A typical length of stay is 3 to 5 days. That's our average.
There are 2 primary ways that our youth are connected with services at the Youth Crisis Stabilization Facility. One is going through our crisis center. Sometimes when there is a mental health emergency, the crisis center will do an assessment with that individual and see if there is a need for hospitalization or if they kind of need a temporary reprieve from what's going on in their outside life. The second option would be for a planned stay. During that planned stay, we call it a brief therapeutic intervention. The child or the parents or caregivers can coordinate with a social worker, case manager. Those people would work with our care coordinator to plan that stay.
So the guardians are coming in, parents are coming in, signing the required consent paperwork for them to receive services.
The atmosphere at our YCSF is a little bit different than what people might typically think of. When they come into our facility, there are private bedrooms, there's an open common space, there's a kitchen area, and there's staff that are able to monitor 24/7.
The YCSF is located on the North Central Healthcare campus. We are located right on Lake Wausau. We have very beautiful walking paths on campus that the youth can utilize. We do have an outdoor space that they're allowed to use as well.
So a typical day, they'll wake up, they'll do their self-care activities in the morning, and then they start with a reflection and goals group. So they'll kind of set their purpose for the day. Then the behavioral health professionals will have groups throughout the day that might include interpersonal effectiveness training, movement, and how physical health impacts mental health. There's also time for arts and crafts.
They have time to work on homework, schoolwork, and then towards the end of the day, again, kind of doing some more groups, winding down. Coming here, they're provided with that structure and they thrive off that. And it just really is in an attempt to be more proactive. If we can be proactive in preventing those crises, we can then prevent hospitalizations.
One of the concerns that arise is, how do I get in contact with my child when they're here? Visitation is definitely allowed here. They can coordinate with our care coordinator what that time might look like if they wanted to visit the youth. The second option is phone calls. If the youth wants to be able to talk to a family member or someone on that call list, they just contact one of our behavioral health professionals.
We accept all insurances. If there's some things that insurance does not cover, we offer the ability to pay. Family guardian can fill that out with a staff here at North Central, and that will base their rate off of income.
It really is a unique option that the YCSF has here. There's a lot that our youth go through now that people don't really recognize. And so to be able to have that option for them is so important.
We're really proud to help parents, and we're here when you need us.